Duran will love him. Aston Villa want to sign 40 million star who's like Saka. Aston Villa's win over Manchester City propels them into 6th, just 3 points from top 4. Aston Villa's victory over Manchester City this past weekend sees them heading into Christmas in 6th place in the Premier League, just 3 points shy of a top 4 finish. Unai Emery has made no secret of his desire to secure a Champions League spot for next season, especially given Villa's strong performances in the competition so far. The Spaniard envisions more memorable European nights at Villa Park, and it's clear he will need to strengthen his squad during the January transfer window to achieve that goal. The big question is, which positions will he look to reinforce? Aston Villa's interest in Serie A star. In the attacking midfield role, Emery has had the services of Morgan Rogers and Emiliano Buendia this season, with Rogers particularly starting to show his quality as the campaign progresses. However, according to reports from Caught Offside last week, Villa is reportedly eyeing Atalanta midfielder Charles de Ketelaere as a potential winter acquisition. Atalanta is said to value the 23-year-old Belgian at around 40 million, a fee that should not be a major hurdle for Emery, especially if he is able to offload a player or two in the same window. However, Villa faces stiff competition for de Ketelaere's signature, with Premier League sides such as Liverpool, West Ham United, Arsenal, and Manchester City also reportedly interested in the player. Atalanta's current position at the top of Serie A may make it more difficult for any club to prize away their star players when the window opens. Nonetheless, Emery could be undeterred, especially since signing de Ketelaere could elevate John Duran's game to an even higher level. How de Ketelaere could boost Duran's performance. The Colombian striker has been in excellent form this season, netting 12 goals in 25 appearances across all competitions, despite starting only 6 times. Duran was in demand during the summer transfer window, but Emery will be pleased that the forward remained in the Midlands. The South American has now started Villa's last 3 Premier League matches, scoring in all 3 and justifying Emery's confidence in him. While Rogers has been supplying Duran with chances throughout the season, could signing de Ketelaere provide Duran with even more opportunities in front of goal? In Serie A this season, de Ketelaere has created 9 big chances in 16 matches, averaging 1.8 key passes per game and completing 1.1 dribbles per game. These figures underline his impressive ability in the final third. When compared to his positional peers in Serie A, the Belgian ranks in the top 3% for assists, 0.41, the top 3% for progressive passes, 6.1 teat, and the top 10% for touches in the attacking penalty area, 5.1 per 90 minutes. These stats make it clear that de Ketelaere would be a dream signing for Duran, as the midfielder could link up perfectly with the Colombian while operating just behind him in a number 10 role under Emery. After an outstanding performance for Atalanta against Young Boys in the Champions League earlier this season, where he scored twice and provided 3 assists, football talent scout Jacek Kulig praised de Ketelaere, calling it a truly magical European night for the 23-year-old Atalanta attacker. It's clear that big stage moments do not faze the young Belgian, which bodes well for his potential adaptation to life at Villa Park. De Ketelaere, a potential Saka for Villa. De Ketelaere's playing style has drawn comparisons to one of the Premier League's top attacking talents, Bukayo Saka. If Emery can secure de Ketelaere in January, Villa could have their very own version of Saka, which would significantly boost their chances of a top 4 finish. Saka, arguably one of the best young attacking talents in Europe, has already scored 9 Premier League goals and recorded 13 assists this season. More impressively, he has created 19 big chances in the league while averaging 2.7 key passes and 2.1 successful dribbles per game, tormenting opposition defenses week in, week out. According to FBref, Saka is the 3rd most comparable player to de Ketelaere in Europe's top 5 leagues, suggesting that if Emery signs the Belgian, Villa would be landing an extraordinary talent. In fact, de Ketelaere and Saka's stats this season are remarkably similar across various metrics, including goals and assists, 17 versus 21, shots on target per 90, 1.19 versus 1.27. Goal-creating actions per 90. 9.4 versus 1.32. Touches in the final third, 88 versus 143. And successful take-on percentage, 43.9% versus 42.3%. These numbers show that De Ketelaere can certainly match Saka in terms of attacking output, making him a valuable addition to Villa's squad. A smart move for Villa? Emery may look to offload at least one player to raise funds for new signings, but with Villa, 49ers could gift Leeds a dream Christmas present by signing prolific forward. Leeds United delivered a dominant 4-0 win over Oxford United at Elland Road in the Championship on Saturday, ensuring they could enjoy their Christmas day sitting in the automatic promotion spots. While still 3 points behind Sheffield United at the top, the Whites are in a great position to attack the second half of the season. Daniel Farke's side claimed all 3 points with goals from Manor Solomon, Jayden Bogle, Dan James, and Brendan Aronson, comfortably winning without any of their forwards scoring. What's remarkable is that Leeds sit atop the championship scoring charts with 41 goals, despite lacking a striker who has consistently found the back of the net. Leeds United's strikers form this season. The Whites have not had a center forward who has secured a regular starting spot by consistently scoring, forcing Farke to rely on goals from various players, as evidenced in Saturday's win. Joel Pirro has made the most starts as the club's main striker, beginning 13 of 22 matches, and has netted 7 goals in the championship. As shown in the table, Farke's trio of forwards have collectively scored just 9 goals from an expected goals, XG total of 12.32, indicating that the team's strikers have not been clinical enough in front of goal. This is where the 49ers could come in, potentially providing the perfect Christmas gift for Farke by securing Brighton and Hove Albion's Evan Ferguson in the winter transfer window. Reports suggest Leeds are interested in the 20-year-old Irish forward, and Brighton may be willing to send him out on loan, opening the door for a possible move. Why Evan Ferguson would be ideal for Farke? Signing Ferguson on loan would be an ideal present for Farke, as the striker's form for Brighton in recent seasons demonstrates he could provide exactly what the manager needs. Leeds create numerous high-quality chances for their forwards, as shown by their impressive attacking stats, but they have often struggled to convert these opportunities, which is likely why they sit second rather than top of the table. Ferguson has scored 13 goals from 10.29 xG in his Premier League career with Brighton, including 6 goals from 3.97 xG last season. Described as incredibly prolific by talent scout Jacek Kulig, the young forward is a clinical finisher, though an ankle injury kept him from a regular spot in Brighton's Premier League team this season after missing preseason. Leeds could offer Ferguson the chance to play regularly, helping him get his season back on track after his injury setback. His proven ability to finish at the top level in the Premier League suggests he would be the perfect center forward to solve Farke's number 9 dilemma. With Leeds creating plenty of quality chances, Ferguson could be the one to convert them into goals. The 49ers now have the opportunity to finalize a deal for Ferguson ahead of the January transfer window, which opens next week.